This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck.
Before you is an alien artifact, neither human nor Covenant in origin, advanced beyond our comprehension, until now. Thanks to Noble 2, the decrypting of its data is nearly complete.
Whatever we're doing down here, we better do it quick.
Have your data ready, ma'am. We're coming to you.
The decrypting process is still underway.
I don't think you understand. We're out of time. If it isn't portable when we reach you, it's gonna get buried.
Bury any of it, and you bury mankind's best chance for survival. Commander, you've been wondering what your Spartans died for? They died for this. Please, buy me all the time you can.
Well, we gotta buy her all the time we can. Herp the dur.
I'm seeing turrets already in
The
defensive
dur.
positions.
Herp the dur. Ah, let's go.
They sure as hell got it. Doctor,
I wish we could
we
get
have
up here
hostiles
in
inbound.
a firefight.
You
It'd be
cannot allow
awesome.
the Covenant to break through
But
the door
no.
to my lab.
Understood. Let's
That's
give
one of the
doctor
crappy
time she needs.
additions. That's one of the crappy additions
Noble
that
team, there are 4 defense
Bungie
turrets
made to
assist
Halo
you in
Reach.
defending the lab. Get them online,
Kill
and quick.
barriers.
When the turrets take too much
Hooray.
damage, they'll shut down to recharge. You'll need to reactivate them when they come back online. Noble 6.
Fucking G's.
Activate the turret to set up a perimeter.
Yeah, sure. Noble 6 has to do it. Fuck. Meh. This should help us a little bit, maybe slightly. It's a good idea, I guess, but I'm only reactivating them maybe once or twice. If they go offline more than that,
You're landing out of
then
range.
whatevs.
Across the bridge.
Save your sprint. You're gonna need it, kid.
I need more time. Whatever you have to do, do it.
No, dear. This I know. Cortana voice, even though you're not Cortana, you're Dr. Halsey. This I know. One of the more important characters in the Halo lore, but people don't know who she is. Or at least maybe I hate to say casual, but I'll say casual fans don't know who she is. And speaking of casual and competitive, let's say I'm not casual, I'm not MLG, but everybody likes to win. When I'm in multiplayer, if I lose, I'm like, damn. Or if I do all the work by myself, but I have bad teammates, I'm like, damn. If I do bad myself and I have bad teammates, I'm like, damn. But so I never like to lose. It's just that I don't play Legendary or MLG, you know. I don't play MLG. And so I'd like to say, just because you play MLG all the time doesn't mean that you're the quintessential person when it comes to Halo opinions. You know what I mean? It just means that you. It just means that you play more where better players play. Let's just say that. And to be honest, I think I'm not trying to be cocky, but with as of anybody, I think I could do MLG if I had teammates, you know, who would practice with me and do crap. But then again, people who play MLG at least online are way too serious. The pros when they're at tournaments or something, they usually get over it. They might yell at each other. I'm stuck here. I'm trying not to. They might get over it, and they might get angry, but they'll get over it after a little while. People online who play MLG, the MLG playlist, they don't get over it. They're just way too serious, and then if you don't do something that they want you to do, they'll call you horrible names and be mean and stuff. Nope. That was close. Okay. So this one. That was really close. I was down to 1 health bar. I'm liking it though. It's something that is awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I love it. Marty O'Donnell is such a genius. Reach wasn't his best work, I'll say that, but it's still a pretty beast soundtrack. Neil Davidge, I listened to some of the Halo Forge soundtrack. Yeah, we'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll have to see how it plays in game and how it works. I still have hope. I still have support for you, Neil. So don't worry. I'm not like people who just cast you off right away just because you aren't the old. That really has happened a lot in Halo. It's not like old Halo, so they're like, oh, I'm just gonna cast it off because it's not important. It's not Bungie. And it's the same with the music. Oh, it's not Marty O'Donnell. I'm just gonna cast it off. Hey, don't do that, please. The team at 343 has worked diligently and hard on making Halo 4. And I'm pretty sure that, well, I don't know, obviously, but Halo 4 is going to be, at least Halo 4 has been worked on, and it's been hardly worked on. They have worked hard on it, so just people who hate have no idea. It's like they don't know. I don't know necessarily all the details on what it takes to make a video game, but people who hate have absolutely no idea what it takes to make a video game and thinks that, oh, the graphics are like this, just change it. No, you have to rework the whole code and make sure it doesn't mess with your animations and other environmental effects, and because changing a code, just a simple, let's say, you know what, we'll keep it simple for now and just say a simple code can cause a whole new bug in a different area of the game. And so it takes time, and I respect game developers, even the ones of the crappy Aquaman game. I mean, I didn't like Aquaman, but I know that they were like, hey, we're doing this game and we're for serious, and we worked hard on this game. Or maybe they're not. Maybe those Aquaman people just are like, fuck it, we're just gonna put out the game. Unless you see, developer deliberately come out and say, fuck you, fuck the fans, then I don't blame the developer, I blame the game. And that's sort of weird. Well, I do blame the developers in a sense that if it seems like they didn't put a decent amount of work on it and they were just rushing to finish, then I'll call them out on it. But I also still understand the hard work it takes. I'm letting these guys do all the work. It's because they have infinite health. What do you want me to do? Please, Halsey. What are you taking cover for, asshole? I was about to shoot him because I thought it would betray him, but it wouldn't. Let's see. Yeah. It's a brute. Aw, what? Mr. Brute, you do not scare me. Because I've got a checkpoint. I'm kidding, I'm sorry. I know I have people from the UK watching my videos in London, and I don't mean to do that. I was just... And speaking of the UK, it's pretty cool how different we think of words and so on and so forth. So like a fag over here is a derogatory name for a gay person. A fag over there is a cigarette. What is it? A rubber over here is a condom. A rubber over there is a band-aid. And I did it again, but yeah. So when people get offended over stuff, it's like, come on, words are just things that humans have invented to communicate with each other. It's our form of communication and understanding each other. So if I tell you to go get me milk, you'll understand that I am thirsty and I want some milk.
Hold on, Spartans.
But if you choose to get offended, that's your idea. I mean, here, I don't know if I told this story before, but there is this, he's not really popular per se, but a YouTube personality who got mad at me for saying that I'm a black man. Well, I'll get into that as well. That's another topic. But I don't get automatically offended by the N-word. I choose to listen to the context that it's used in. And then if the context is mean, then yeah, I'll get offended. But if the context is like explaining a story, I won't get offended. Like when Barbara Walters tried to explain the, I'm just gonna say it, Niggerhead Ranch, a place that Rick Perry stayed at. Sherry Shepherd from The View got mad at Barbara Walters for even saying Niggerhead, and Barbara Walters wasn't trying to insult Sherry Shepherd, but Sherry Shepherd's mind was like, oh, history tells me to be automatically offended. So back to this story about this YouTube personality. I said I don't get automatically offended. I choose to listen to the context in which it's used. And this YouTube personality automatically decided to say, well, your opinion doesn't matter. If you don't agree with it, or if you don't get offended, why are you commenting? And I was just like, well, I just like to get my opinion out there. And then he's like, well, you're a two-sided person. You're fake. I'm fake just because I don't get automatically offended by the N-word. It's like, and when I say N-word, I try to keep my cussing in my Halo videos down, and it's because I know people can get offended. I have a rational mind. I know when people can get offended, but obviously my subscribers pretty much don't get offended from my cussing. But yeah, so I'm a fake person just because I don't automatically let it offend me. This guy was threatening me with physical harm, so it just goes to show how even rational people, so people who claim to be rational are not rational. Very few people are rational about everything, and then nobody is rational about everything. I guess that was a redundant statement. Nobody is rational about everything, but even this guy was stupid, and he claims, at least on this matter, he let these words offend him, and whatever. I'm not telling what other people what to feel. I'm just saying you still choose to let it offend you. And speaking of another thing that I like to discuss is skin color. I said I was a black man, but to be honest, I don't like to look at skin color at all. What I like to do is whatchamacallit. I think of myself as human more than a black man. So I used to watch BET all the time, not anymore, because it's stupid. I used to want to celebrate Black History Month in school, but now I don't. I sort of take the Morgan Freeman approach on that. Black history is American history, and I'm a human, you know. I'm not a black man. I'm a human being. So I hope you guys at least get my view. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of controversial views about everything, and I haven't even stated them all. And if I state one of them specifically right now, or two of them, as a matter of fact, I'd probably lose all of my subscribers. But see, that's the beauty of having the ability to think. I know what can and what can't offend people, or well, everything can offend someone, but I know what can offend people, so I use my mind and I use judgment to decide what to talk about. It's the beauty of having a brain. Not a lot of people use it these days, though. I know that was a grunt right there. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Come here, grunt. I will blow your head off. Let my shields recharge. If that took out at least two of them, I'm cool. He's like, oh, well, I'm gonna get this guy. Nope. Yeah, come on. Halsey. Okay, so the bad thing about wearing headphones and recording on a delay is that you don't hear when some nades are thrown, so when it looks like you're safe, oh, here's a nade. And then, crap. So I'm gonna let these guys take out, or at least lower the shields of as many as they can. Nope. I thought they threw one my way. They threw one my way. Yay. Progress. Just imagine. Oh, hey. It moves, asshole. That's what it sounded like he said. But like I was saying before I rudely died, if you don't like 90s Nickelodeon, you're
Well
weird.
done, Spartans. I'm opening the laboratory door.
Same with 90s Disney. 90s Disney was the beast. But speaking of 90s Nickelodeon, you all remember Salute Your Shorts or Kenan and Kel, obviously. All That, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Real Monsters. Oh man, my childhood. My childhood. I'ma shut up because it's a cutscene.
What is this stuff?
Knowledge. A birthright from an ancient civilization. This AI is its custodian, and she has chosen you as her couriers.
Chosen? By an AI?
By this AI, yes. Her measure of you carries as much weight as my own, perhaps more. You are to take her to the UNSC shipbreaking yard in Azad. There, you'll find a Halcyon-class cruiser waiting to get her off-planet.
I understand.
Do you? Mankind is outmatched. When Reach falls, and it will fall, our annihilation is all but certain. Unless we can glean from this artifact a defense against the Covenant. A game-changer. On the level of the conical bullet in the 19th century, or faster-than-light travel in the 23rd.
And what if we can't?
An apt question, if there were somewhere else to place our hope. There is not. Take it, Lieutenant. She has made her choice. Do you have it?
Yes.
Say the words, please.
I have it.
The words, please.
Dr. Halsey, Noble 3 will escort you to Castle Base.
I require no escort, Commander.
June, make sure nothing falls into enemy hands.
I'll do what's necessary, sir. Good luck.
You too, Rifleman. I need a heading, Dot.
At 3 kilometers north, turn right, heading 050.
Which leads to?
The shipbreaking yards in Azod, the only off-planet extraction point left on this continent. Small-scale air attacks have decimated many convoys en route. An armada of Covenant cruisers is hastening to the site as well. UNSC cruiser Pillar of Autumn is awaiting your arrival.
Wouldn't be a noble mission if it were easy.